Hello and welcome to Woodbridge, the best town around. My name is John McCormick. I'm the mayor of this great town, and we're here today for the always pleasant task of welcoming another new business to Woodbridge. In this case, we have Backsmart Wellness Center. To my left is Dr. Mike Lagana and his wife, Michelle, who's the office manager. To my right is Carolyn Ehrlich, Chief of Staff. To her right is Holly Church Doyle from the Chamber of Commerce, and to her right, a guy you would not expect to see at these openings, former Councilman Rick Delina. Now, the reason Rick is here is because this is actually on the site of the former Delina's Tavern, and I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it because we spent an awful lot of time here when it was Delina's Tavern. It was the place to go in Woodbridge for after council meetings, after political events, you name it. In fact, if Ricky could get this many people to his property, he could have done this. He never would have closed. Never would have closed. But it's like I said to Carol this morning, I said, you never guess where we have an opening. She looked and she said, Crows Mill Road. I said, no, it's not just Crows Mill Road. It's the old Delina's. I mean, this was the spot. And Carol said, well, they have a wellness center. We went there for wellness all the time. Different kind of wellness, you know, and different kind of therapy. But we certainly had a lot of therapeutic sessions here over a couple of beers and pizzas after a particularly raucous council meeting. And back then, if we got out of council meetings before 12, it was early.
Yeah, right.
I mean, now they're 20 minutes, so now we love it. But back then, it was crazy. But anyway, we'll get to that in a minute. Let me turn the microphone over to Dr. Michael Lagana and have him explain. You've made a good move coming from Edison to Woodbridge, by the way. Very good move. Let me ask you to say a few words. I want you to do a complete commercial about everything you offer here. You got a whole lot of staff behind you here.
Thank you.
Tell me hours. Tell me social media contacts. Tell me what services you provide. Take it away,
Thank
Doc.
you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you for all coming here today. Today marks a significant milestone in our journey, and I am so glad to have you all with us today. For over the past 25 years, Backsmart Wellness Center has the privilege of serving the Middlesex County community. We've been promoting natural health, wellness, and a better quality of life by utilizing chiropractic care, physical therapy, acupuncture, massage therapy, and nutritional counseling. The team at Backsmart has helped countless of individuals improve their physical and mental well-being and alleviating pain at the same time. At Backsmart, our approach to health and wellness combines expert care and compassionate service, while at the same time creating a space where everybody feels comfortable. And I think that's what we built here, is a space where you can feel comfortable and warm. Our new location represents a dream realized. This beautiful renovated building is a testament to our commitment to the Woodbridge community for years to come. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the Mayor McCormick for coming out today and taking the time to present to all of you. I would also like to thank the Woodbridge Chamber members and the Woodbridge Council members for being here. It's an honor to have you guys here. A little bit of a history. During the renovation, Rick did come over a couple of times, former Councilman Rick, and he came over and commented about the renovation and talked about how the things were, but he also gave me some history about this building. Apparently about 100 years ago, before it was Delina's, it was a dance hall. I guess back in the late 20s, it was a dance hall until the Delina family had taken it over and created a tavern out of this place. They eventually added food services, a kitchen, and then expanded the building out where you see behind us. They did an incredible job, and I appreciate the history on you giving me that too. A lot of things happen in this office and in the renovation to this job, and I have to shout out to my team at Backsmart. Everybody here had pulled together incredibly to move our office about a mile away to come to our new location. It was not an easy move. There was a lot of involved things that had to make it happen. But they pulled together, they packed up that office of 25 years of material put in closets and everywhere else, and they made this move. And I tell you, we didn't miss a day of work. We literally, on a Friday to a Monday, we were opening this place. And I got to thank the team. It was an incredible, incredible job what they did. One of the things that we did over here in this renovation is completely make a different presence for ourselves. And I think it's a testament to the way this building looks. To my family, my wife, my kids, you guys are my strength and my support. My youngest daughter, Savannah, is in Miami. She's a speech-language pathologist. My son, Michael, is in his residency program in chiropractic college out in Long Island, about to finish up. And my youngest daughter, here, Maddie, today, is going to Rutgers in the fall. You guys have always been encouraging, and you're the cornerstone of our family's success. And to my wife, Michelle, after 31 years of marriage, she's always stood by me and supported me. She was able to pick me up when I'm feeling down, and she always gives me good words of wisdom. Like, hey, Lenny, let the Lord take the wheel. Sometimes you need to just let things go. But she's always been there to support me, and I love you for that. Thank you. I would like to thank the construction crew also. This building We received our demolition permits in mid-January. We had our CO by May 15th. And that's a testament to a great construction crew. And I want to thank Q&M Construction, Jen and Oz. I had to put you first because you had worked with me. So Jen and Osmond, you guys did an incredible job to renovate this building from top to bottom. It was a great feat that you did, and you did it in record time. I also want to make a special note to Tom Keat and his grandson Griffin. They had come here and worked tirelessly to put everything together for the infrastructure and the plumbing and to make this place right. I had a great team. My brother came. I didn't even use my own IT company to do this. My brother Paul came from Pennsylvania, which is Pennsylvania, and he came out here and worked and ran these cables, and I worked alongside of him, and we made this thing happen. So I appreciate the team, everybody chipping in to make this thing happen. And it's an incredible result. And I just thank everybody for all of your help. And I tell you, moving this office was not easy. Apparently I'm a pack rat. Jess literally said, Doc, you're not taking that. You're not bringing that over. Get rid of that old spine. You're not taking your poster. I appreciate you thinning out my load over here. But again, I truly want to thank all of you for coming here today and for making this possible. We are open 7 days a week. As far as all of our services, 6 days a week, I'm sorry, open Monday through Saturday. But if you want to reach us at backsmart.net, and if you want to have any appointments or anything, we just call our staff to make it happen. I thank you all for coming here today.
So what, did you outgrow the last spot?
It wasn't outgrown. We outgrew the area. We were in Raritan Center. We were kind of down there, not visible, and just wanted. And I wanted to have my own building. We own this building now, so we don't have to. I'm the landlord.
Yeah, it just makes a lot more sense because of visibility.
Yeah,
You're in the middle of an office park, warehouse park. There's not much going on.
Yes.
All right, how about social media? Anything else you have?
We have our social media. I hope Maddie's going to take this up, but our Instagram, I don't know. We don't really populate a lot, but at backsmart.net, you can find everything you want about it.
Great.
You could schedule appointments and come in here.
Great.
All right.
You want to say anything?
Thank you, baby. Of course, I want to thank the patients are the one that made this office. The reason why this office is here is because of the patients, and that's the backbone of this business, and that's why we're here today. It's the staff and it's the patients that makes it right, and I thank all of you for being there.
Great. All right, let's switch
you,
back. I'm going to now use this opportunity to go back a little bit in history. Let me start with Carolyn Ehrlich, who joined the council in 1995, Ricky in 1993. As I said, this was our spot. Everything happened here. It's a funny story because there were 4 women on the council at the time. They all went to the Rio Diner afterwards while the men came, not to be chauvinistic, but we didn't do this on purpose. The men came to Delina's, but you quickly became one of the guys.
Yeah.
Because you were the only woman that came to Delina's. Go ahead, talk about those days.
So I love the women on the council with me, but conversations at the Rio could be very, very boring. And so, and we're going back a number of years. One of the council person didn't think it was proper for a lady to be going to a bar. And I'm like, oh, I'm not proper anyway. So I kind of pushed my way in. But I had to prove myself that I was one of the guys. And,
yes,
and
you did.
And they
did.
finally
No, you
said,
really did.
they were a little bit afraid to, say things in front of me. And I kept saying, when the guys don't act any differently because I'm here. Of course, now the rules are different. You do have to act differently.
Yeah. It was a long time ago.
Yes. And so, but the memories here are fantastic. And just to be here with Rick is cool because we were on the council together.
For a long
time. We have both moved on from the council to better places. I'm now chief of staff working with Mayor McCormick, and he's retired and just loving his many, many grandchildren. So, life goes on to new chapters, and you're starting a new chapter.
Yes.
And I definitely want to welcome you here. It's a great move. Fords can use your kind of service tremendously. Great people live here in town. Hopefully you'll use more people than the ones who live here in Fords, but you've picked a fantastic, fantastic location.
Thank you.
So thank you.
I agree. Thank you.
Let me ask Holly if she'll say a few words as the president of the Chamber, executive director of the Chamber of Commerce.
Thanks, Mayor. So a dance hall, a bar, and now a wellness center. It all makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes complete sense. So, the function of the Chamber of Commerce is to support all of our businesses. That is our sole function. So we are here to support you. And when we spoke before everybody arrived, you said that when you toured the building, you had a vision. And anybody, please check out the interior of this building and the facilities. It is absolutely gorgeous. There are things that I think I may need assistance with because I'm looking at them. I said, what is this for? So, yeah, I'm like, how do you use this? But we're here to support you. Thank you to chamber members who are here today. Thank you to Mike Castro from Roosevelt's Deli for the delicious food that's in there. But we are here to support you. Anything you need from us, please reach out. We are here for you. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Cal.
Now let me turn it over to Rick. This is a bittersweet moment. Your grandfather had the bar, your father had the bar, you had the bar before you ran it into the ground. Jimmy Carroll's not here to say that. I got to say that. I mean, you got to feel good about this, Rick. Go ahead.
Yes. Well, first of all, I'd like to thank everyone for coming out and supporting Michael and Michelle over here. As you heard, there's a lot of history to this building, Delina's, and then after we had actually sold the building and property and business, there were several different businesses that had been come through, restaurants, pizza places that weren't really ever making it. So when Michael bought the place, it was quite run down because we've actually been, Delina's, believe it or not, it's 25 years.
Closed?
It's closed so it's 25 years. So it's a long time. It was this past January that we closed 25 years ago. So there's been a lot of businesses come and go, and the place was run down. It was really run down. And when Michael bought it, I'm like thinking, what is this guy thinking? I says, he wants to make this into a chiropractic wellness back center. So after, meeting Michael, he was telling me his vision. And as, days went by, weeks went by, I see the progress happening from inside to outside. This place never looked better. I swear, it never looked any better. And also, it makes the neighborhood a lot better than what it was. And I have to say something. Inside there, you would never ever even think that it was a restaurant / bar, because the work he did in there is phenomenal. I have to say something, Michael. You know what? You did a great job. Michelle, you did a great job. I wish you guys nothing but the best and your staff. I mean, I hope I never have to really come here, because I'm injured or something like that. But if I ever am, I'm definitely going to come over here, and I wish everybody the best. Congratulations.
Thanks, Rick. And we'll always remember Delina's, they had two types of food, fried and deep fried. That was it.
I was waiting for that.
All right, let's take a picture. We can move this out of the way. We'll take a picture.